What's good with y'all? We got the top 5 best center backs in foot. Hey, so this one's not gonna have a price limit, but at the end, we're gonna give y'all 3 meta options. Alright, so at the 5th spot, we got Lucio. He's always been one of the best center backs in the last 5 FIFAs. But yeah, this is a card that really feels good in game. He has the speed to catch up to anybody, and then he's strong enough to get most players off the ball. As far as play styles goes, he has aerial, bruiser, and precision. Now for the chem style, I'll put a shadow on it. Alright, so at the 4th spot, we got this prime time Militao. Just like any Militao card, he's one of the fastest center backs in the game. He got the upgrade in defending and also physical as well. But yeah, one thing I noticed with this card is it can get you headers and shit like that too. Alright, so for his play styles, he has intercept plus, he has incisive, and he has aerial. As far as the chem style goes, I'll probably just put an anchor on it. Alright, so at the 3rd spot, we got Van de Ven.
There's a lot of football to be played before then, and Van de Ven striding through, taking on all comers. He might take it on.
This is Champions League card that he got for scoring that goal. This is pretty much the fastest center back in the game. They also upgraded his shooting stats so he can get you long shots and also finish from inside the box. As far as play styles goes, he has rapid, he has technical, and he has relentless. As far as the chem style goes, I'll just put a sentinel on him. If you can't afford this card, you got an Evo out, so you can try that as well. Alright, so at the 2nd spot, we got Saliba. So this card is pretty much what Van Dijk was in the last 5 or 6 FIFAs. He's going to be fast enough to catch up to most players, and then he's strong enough to truck them off the ball. Since it's part of the UCL promo, it's not the final rating for the card. It can still get upgrades. As far as play styles goes, he has Anticipate Plus, he has Jockey, and also Intercept. Hey, so for the chem style, I'll probably go with a shadow. If not, you could try Anchor. Alright man, at the 1st spot, we got Maldini.
Just because my last name is Maldini doesn't mean I was born to play football. When some guy comes charging into the box with the ball, who's going to stop him? My dad?
So yeah, in real life, they consider him like the best defender of all time. So yeah, right now for Foot, I feel like he is the best defender in the game. As far as speed goes, he's pretty much like one of the fastest center backs on this list. And then as far as defending goes, he has the best stats overall. Some other good stats on the card is the passing and also the reactions. As far as play styles goes, he has slide tackle plus, he has intercept, anticipate, jockey, and then also aerial. Now for the chem style, I'll go with an anchor. Hey, don't worry about the price of the center backs right now. There's gonna be a new Evo out, so a lot of the center backs are gonna be more affordable. But hey bro, we got 3 meta options for y'all. Alright, so the first one is Marquinhos. So yeah, this is a card that I see a lot in the pro tournaments. He got good base stats, but he's a card in game that plays way above his stats. Alright, so at the 2nd spot, we got Van Dijk. He's our current center back. For me, it's still a meta card. You just got to put a shadow chem style on it. But yeah, he's also going to have a new card out that could definitely be on this list. Alright, so the last meta option is this Newcastle card. Hey, because of his height, you're going to see a lot of people use this card. It kind of reminds me of like FC 25 when niggas had like tall ass center backs and shit like that. But yeah, y'all try these out and let me know how it goes. Alright, y'all make sure to subscribe. We got custom tactics for all the formations and Fut Champs highlights and rewards. Check me out.